This is another video from Super Apple Forever. In this video, I'll be talking about really cool websites. Like Apple history stuff, videos about computers, things like that. Just real interesting stuff. Now, before you continue to watch this video, this is about stuff that's real nerdy. That if you're really not interested in computers, you probably don't want to watch because you'll be wasting your time, I guess. But okay. So first of all, this website is Apple history. Um, this website's really interesting because it displays all the information of every Apple product ever made, and I mean every Apple product ever made. Um, so that's really cool. Also, it has like for instance here the original iMac, um, what kind of processor, speed, everything on it, and it has a little bit of information on the bottom. Um, So it talks more about it than you would expect. Like it would say more than you'd find in a Wikipedia page or something, which is really cool. Um, so you can view it by family, processor. There's one guy that works on this website. He does a really good job. This website's really accurate and it's updated all the time. So it's really well kept and nice website. Another one and a really good one is Computer Chronicles. Now most people don't know about Computer Chronicles. I actually stumbled onto this by accident. Computer Chronicles is a show running from 19 it says 83 to 2002, and on Wikipedia it says 81 to 2001, but actually it's from 2000 or it's from 1982 to 2001, I think. I don't think it went into 2002. Maybe it did, just a couple of months of '02, but I'm not sure. Um, so right here, there's a lot of them. Right here it says 562. That number hasn't been updated. There's about 700 uh, full 30-minute length videos covering about everything you could ever imagine about computers. DVDs, Gary Kildall, Windows 95, IBM, mainframes to minis to micros, that's pretty old. Bill Gates, artificial intelligence, everything you could ever think of. CD-ROMs, computer games, Apple II, Macintosh, Unix, HyperCard, Amiga, everything. So right now I'm just going to show you a little clip just to give you an idea of what it's like. Like I said, this really won't be too interesting to you if you're not into computers. For instance, I showed my friends this, they didn't care at all. It's really boring if you're not interested in this stuff, but it is a great show if you're kind of a computer nerd like me. So this is very interesting. It's all of these are very interesting videos, and they're very professional. They were on PBS, a really good show. This is from 1984 or 1985, I think. The original Macintosh, 128K.
Let's look at the Macintosh on this edition here in San Francisco. There are hundreds of thousands. It was just a little more than a year.
I forgot.
It was just a little more than a year ago that a Macintosh was still something you gave to your teacher. But today there are hundreds of thousands of Macintosh computer owners, and the Mac even gets its own computer show here in San Francisco. Is the Macintosh the computer for the rest of us? And who are the rest of us? We'll find out next as we take an in-depth look at the Macintosh on this edition of the Computer Chronicles.
What we were hoping to do is provide enough tools in terms of very easy user interface.
By integrating a visual aspect, this is a standard demo that we ship with all FileVision so people can get a chance to practice and to work with FileVision. And the map of the United States, each of the objects in this database are in fact the states, and here they are on the screen. Such if I touch the state of California, you'll notice down here that it tells you that's California. You reach over here, and if you don't know what that state is, turns out it's Colorado.
So yeah, the next one is NetCafe. A lot of people don't know about this one either. From 1996 to 2002. Now this show is based on the internet, the growing of the internet. The internet was just coming out. People are just understanding what it is and how it worked and what you can do with it. So I'll just click a random one real quick. Hackers, I guess. I've watched most of these. There aren't too many. Like I said, that number hasn't been updated either, so there's only about 200 instead of 150.
In part by Intel. One idea always leads to another.
Alter the homepage that's run by the Central Intelligence Agency.
This
How
show
safe is your company's website, your personal website, personal information that's out there on the net, your credit card, and that kind of stuff? It's kind of scary.
It really is. And, you know, it was interesting for me when we were going to all the websites and looking at all the things, especially that CIA website, is really trying to get an understanding of what's making these guys tick. Why are they doing what they're doing? I mean, is it really about a political agenda and freedom of information? Or are these guys just having fun?
Net cafe. The last thing I want to show you is apple.com, and you're probably wondering why would you want to look at apple.com? It's only new stuff, not really that interesting. If you want to look at old stuff, that's not true. There is a lot of stuff on here that most people don't know about. Now go to support and manuals or tech specs, whatever you want to go to, and notice only new products, right? Okay, so for instance, let me type in Apple II. See, all this stuff comes up right here. This stuff is Apple has all their archives on here, all the stuff about all the computers. They just hide it from you for some reason. I guess they don't really want people to look this stuff up because for some reason they think that someone with an Apple II has been using an Apple II for the past 30 years, and yeah, but there's a bunch of old archives on here. The Apple II manual. This probably hasn't been updated because they're still using Adobe Reader on here. So this isn't the exact manual, I don't think, but this is copied stuff on here. Yeah, so the last time this was updated on July 25th, 2002. So yeah. This is really interesting stuff. You really can't find any of this unless you search for it, because see, right here, you can't do that. Unless maybe you can if you go to desktops, yeah, and earlier products, but they kind of hide it. So let's click on something, Performa. So this is all, it's just very interesting. It's full of archives, full of really interesting stuff. So yeah, this is just really cool to look through. Like if you're looking at a computer on Apple history that you want to know more about, maybe like the let me see, I'll just pick a random one. PowerBook 160, and you want to know more about that. So right here, it'll tell you, it'll give you a picture, and it'll display, you know, like the processor speed, the hard drive, and a little bit of information down here. But you want to learn more about it. Maybe you want to get one on eBay to play around with. So just search it on Apple, and maybe you'll come up with something. Maybe it'll come up with a lot of things. Maybe it'll come up with a few things. Getting started. So yeah, this is the full manual right here. This is really interesting stuff. So yeah, this is just really cool to look at. This is full of archives. You just need to know what you're searching for, and you'll come up with a lot of cool stuff. So yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Please like. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me either in the comments or in a video response or in a private message. Thanks.